so yes, hopping into D&D. Quick reminder of last session. You spoke to some of the people in Neverwinter and discovered that a bunch of the orphans from the war had fled and become bandits / poachers and were hiding out in Neverwinter Wood. You pursued them, passing through a small farm on the way. That didn't seem to have been destroyed or anything, but definitely had things stolen. And we will pick up right from where you were bedding down for the evening, and Reed just messaged you to tell you that they'd figured out the next part of the puzzle.
Yes. I go back to Neverwinter. End session.
Yes. But what's your setup as you bed down for the evening?
Well, my direwolf's still around.
Mhm.
So he's on guard. And I just set up by a tree, put my cloak over me,
Mhm. Have you got a fire?
I think a small one.
It is early January, so
yeah, he's got a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cold.
He's got a fire.
Yeah.
But the warmth of Torm sustains Tristan. Because he can't get ill, so...
Yeah, he can't get out. That is pretty nice.
I wish I had that IRL, that'd be brilliant.
Yep.
Where's my divine blood?
You're not an SMR.
Yeah. But yeah, he's just my direwolf's just on watch basically.
Cool.
My giant glowing direwolf.
Well, as you are sleeping, make a perception check for me, please.
Is this for Tristan or for the direwolf?
For Tristan.
Great 16s.
Okay. You awake as you feel a tug on your belt, and your eyes open just in time for you to see a figure leap over some thickets into the trees.
What, have they taken my sword or something?
You look down and they have taken your coin purse.
Oh well. Oh no, not my 28 silver.
Is that what you had on you?
No, I had 100 gold.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's all gone.
We chase.
Mm-hmm. It is pitch black in the wood.
I have night vision.
So you do, because you are a dwarven belt.
Yep.
Okay. Giving chase. Make another perception check for me, please.
Oh god, the stuff I'm not good at.
As you glance around the woods, again with dark vision, there's no sign or sound of the person that's just done this.
Okay. Can I investigate for tracks?
Yes, you can. Roll investigation. 12. You do pick up fresh tracks heading in a east-northeast direction.
Alright, we follow. Follow the tracks.
Okay, are you following cautiously, or are you sprinting after them? Or somewhere in between?
I think somewhere in between. Sort of like a bit of a quick jog, but sort of still being kind of on alert, Looking for traps along the way.
Okay, I'll say make a perception and an investigation check. Both really bad rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll say as the chase pursues, you eventually just lose the tracks, lose sight of everything, and yeah, that's it.
Damn.
I mean, you know the general direction they were going, but you've lost.
Well, maybe I'll just wait till morning then to get some light,
Mm-hmm. Did you head back to your spot?
No, I think I stay where I am, because what's the point, right?
Yeah. Fair enough. If you're staying where you are, I will say make one more perception.
Okay. Come on, baby. Oh my god! Wow.
I mean, all those plus zeros
aren't
helping you.
No. That's the issue with Tristan, is anything with this sort of thing, it's just kind of
Yeah. Well, I was hoping some people would go with you, but never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you bed down for the evening, and wake up early the next morning Still a coin purse down, but nothing else.
Ah, he doesn't care about coin. Alright, right, can I, now that it's light, can I check for tracks again? Or
Yes, you can make a perception or investigation.
uses of both of them, so fucking hell!
You're wandering.
Oh my god.
Tracks do not appear. We'll say
This is ridiculous.
the morning goes by without finding anything. Roll again.
Oh my god!
The early afternoon goes by.
This is ridiculous. What? Alright, I'm getting so sick of this. This is ridiculous.
As evening is coming to a close, you are at your wit's end. You cannot find anything in these goddamn woods.
I'm just not a tracker.
Mm-hmm. You hear laughter coming from up above in the branches.
I use my cloak to dash up the tree.
Oh, to run up it, yeah. Make a perception check.
Please, I swear to God.
Okay, you run up into the trees, and you hear whatever it is jump from tree to tree. As you get to the top, you glance around, can't see where it went. You just hear, again, just like it sounds like a young boy's laughter.
I'm being mocked.
Very much so.
This kid's leading me on a track. He's leading me on a chase.
You hear him say, "Hello, weary traveller. What brings you to the woods?"
Just some, I hear there's some mischievous little orphans around here that I've come to have a chat with.
Mischievous orphans? You must be mistaken. I think they were down in Waterdeep.
No, I'm from Waterdeep. They're not in Waterdeep. Now look, I don't want to hurt any of you. I just want to have a chat.
Make another perception.
Please, for the love of God, Patrick. Oh my fucking god! What are these rolls?
It happens. Hey, it's good to get the bad rolls out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say out again, and I must applaud you for your woodsmanship. You're quite elusive.
You're just terrible at finding us.
I mean, yes, look at me. I'm a giant glowing paladin. This isn't my thing.
Why are you looking for us?
I've had requests from family members in Neverwinter to find you and keep an eye on you.
Well, you can go back to them and tell them that their family members are quite safe.
But they won't be for much longer. Your raids on the outlying farms are picking up annoyance within the city. You think Daggle's going to let you live here much longer?
If Daggle can find us, then maybe we'd be in trouble. But he won't.
Yeah. I think he would. You know, they've got a... You know, he's got a lot of men, and I'm pretty sure if you keep it up with the farms, you're going to cause a bit of a food crisis in the city. And I don't think they'll be beyond burning the woods down to get you.
So what's your proposal then? We all just run back with you and get arrested? Get our heads chopped off?
There's no need for... I'm not a member of the City Watch. I'm not here to enforce the laws of a tyrant. I'm here to ensure that we can come to a peaceful solution for both the people of Neverwinter and for yourselves. In fact, I may even have a couple of job offers for people such as yourself.
Roll a persuasion. You're good at these. You have a plus to them.
I do. Thank
yes,
God.
There we go.
Good job I've got the plus, right?
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
Still a natural 7.
Like, holy shit, man.
The 16 is enough. All of a sudden, you are startled as the upper body of someone pokes down from above, also upside down. You see a humanoid figure. Looks sort of like a 17, 18-year-old, but with green, like a pale green skin and satyr-like horns. he puts a hand out to you and has like a really like big toothy smile on his face. Says, "The name's Gaz."
Gaz, I'll go out and shake his hand. My name's Sir Tristan.
Pleasure, Sir Tristan. He will swing down from the branches above you.
I like this
So,
music,
yeah.
by the way. This is very,
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, carry on, yeah.
Good stuff. You say, well then, Sir Tristan, what is your proposal? I'm willing to hear you out.
Take my helmet off. I'm like, myself and a couple of companions are currently in the process of attempting to remove the Lord Protector from Neverwinter, from the throne that he has usurped from both the people and the rightful rulers of the city. And his taxation is driving everybody, both rich and poor, into poverty. With this war with Luskan that has been provoked, we think, by a blue dragon hiding amongst the nobility in the city. Now...
And, well, sorry to be a bit blunt, but that doesn't really help us.
No, what I propose to you, and this is on my honor as both a paladin and a knight of Torm, I need good eyes and ears in the city. Now, as you can see, I'm gesturing at myself, I'm not exactly made for subtleties. And there's only so many members of my party. Now, you and your little band of outlaws, however, you know your way around things. You're surviving out here. You've clearly got quite a lot of good skills you've got. And I'd like to offer you a position, finding and indeed bringing information to me and my companions, and I will reward you with gold, food, that sort of thing. And if you want proof of my sincerity and my seriousness, we are currently attempting to find the lost crown of Neverwinter.
He sort of smirks at this. Says, well, this is all very well and good, but I believe you should really be speaking with the leader of our band of boys, Ralph.
Yes. Well, how about, Gaz, that you take me to this Ralph? And on my honor, I am not here to arrest nor fight any of you. I simply wish to see a peaceful solution for both your little group and the people of Neverwinter. The world...
Sounds like a deal.
Okay. I'll offer my hand to him again. Let's shake on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
he will then... Oh, yeah.
Also, I'd like my coin purse back, please.
Nope. And he begins leaping from tree to tree. You see this guy is very, very agile and nimble.
Alright, I'll just follow him. Yeah. I've got my cloak, so I can do exactly the same.
I was probably still going to need an acrobatics or athletics check just to make the jumps from tree to tree. I know you can stick to the trees.
Good job, I'm good at that.
Yeah. You do manage to keep up, and as you are running from tree to tree, he's like, "See, now you're getting the hang of it." And he starts doing like full on like backflips and like skateboard grinding down some of the branches. And he's just like having a whale of a time.
I'm not going to do that. Be doing that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be following along.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, he leads you to there's like a little crack in a bit of cliff face, a bit of stone. There's like a slim river trickling out of it. He says, "Follow me in here," and he like has to like even just sort of squidge his way through the gap and into the darkness beyond.
Right. I do the same, I guess. I try to get through.
I was gonna say, you're in your plate armor.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, you try and get through in your plate armor, and it's just like quite. Yeah.
Can I take off the shoulders? Yes.
Yeah, you take off the shoulders, still catching on the breastplate, just ever so slightly.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I just take the breastplate off and then just like push through.
Mm-hmm.
Like push that through separately. Get back onto the other side, put it back on.
Mm-hmm. He says,
a couple of minutes.
You can see in the dark, I take it?
Yes, I can.
Good. With me. It will spring off again.
Yep, I follow behind.
Make a perception check as you're following.
Oh my god.
5. Never mind. You eventually come to the end of this tunnel after about sort of half an hour of just wandering through darkness, and as you step out on the far side, you are suddenly startled to see a bunch of younger kids all around, sort of like 10, 11, 12, which have just been following behind you the entire time.
Good Torm. You're a sneaky little bunch.
Gaz says, "Oh, there you are, Killian. Mike, Jack, Joffrey." They all give him like high fives. One of them tries to steal your coin purse, realizes it's already stolen, and just like wanders off. Like, oh man. Gaz will continue leading you on through this section of the forest. Everything seems a little bit brighter here, a little bit more green, a little bit more splendid.
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm not good at that either. You're screwing me with the rolls today, Paddy.
Hey, it's whatever it would be.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're unsure why, but eventually you are led to. It's just a nice little picture of Neverwinter. But eventually you are led through to a sort of treetop village. I'll say no rolls would be needed for you. You would know that this treetop village looks elven in its design. You've seen a lot in the past.
Seen the elves before.
Yeah. Glancing up, you see plenty of young boys running around, chatting, swinging from ropes, and just having a jolly old time of things.
I'm kind of impressed, you know. Like,
Mhm.
I'll turn to Gaz and I'll be like, "You've got a pretty slick operation going on here. It's very impressive."
Thank you. He points and says, "See that bit there?" He points to like a section that looks like it was broken, but it's recently been like refurbished and remade.
Yeah.
Says, "That's my handiwork." You'll see a few other little bit of repairs that I've done over the settlement.
Oh, that's very impressive. Yes, I'm quite impressed.
Yes, I should mention that secret entrance I showed you shouldn't be shown to anyone.
Yes. You won't have any problems from me.
I will trust your word as a man of the gods.
Yes, on my honor and theirs.
Good. Right, this way, and he begins climbing up one of the ladders.
Alright, I follow him up.
The few of the other little kids follow after you, and you are eventually led through to a one of the these nicely furbished sort of huts up in the trees. There is a man with a hooded cloak. You can barely see much of his face. Just sort of sat behind one of the desks, and Gaz will like give a little knock on the door as he opens the door and says, "Ralph, we have a guest that I have found with a proposal." He gestures for you to enter.
I walk in.
Mhm.
I say, what time of day is it? It's like the evening, right?
Yes, it is evening.
Alright, I say, oh, good evening to you, my friend, and blessings of Torm.
Blessings of Torm. Well then, go on, make your proposal. I'm busy.
Yes, well, your little raids into Neverwinter territory are catching on with a lot of people, and you're going to be making a lot of people quite unhappy at the minute.
Gaz speaks over your shoulder and says, "He wants to hire us as spies or something."
Yes, I have come with a proposal. You and your little band here are quite tenacious and have a lot of skills that'd be quite useful for me and my companions. We are, in all honesty, and there is only honesty between business partners, we are a band of people attempting to remove the Lord Protector and his advisors from positions of power within the city, as his policies and his rule are becoming tyrannical and unacceptable for the people. And
Who would rule in his stead?
I kind of like straighten up a little bit, and I assume you have heard of House Alagondar, yes?
Of course.
We and my friends have located the lost crown of Neverwinter. And it is believed that, through my father's bloodline, that I may potentially be a scion of the house, and we'll be trying this out. The formal succession plans and who takes over after the Lord Protector has been removed from power have not yet completely been finalised, but we are in the process of coming up with some form of Regency Council plan, and indeed having a mayoral election. Yes. Wait. 19.
The figure removes their hood, and instead of a man, you do see a girl. Again, about sort of 17, 18. One of the Harangaz seems to be the oldest by far that are out here. She says, "You really think you might be the king?"
I shrug my shoulders and I say, "King through duty of necessity, potentially. I make no claim until I am certain. But the supporters of the old house within the city are very much of the opinion that I am in fact a descendant of the house, which I knew nothing about before arriving, so that was a bit of a surprise, as you can imagine."
Yes. Well, what's your name again?
My name is Sir Tristan.
Sir Tristan. I've made a nice little community here out in the woods. We don't have to abide by any laws, yours or Daggle's. Here we're free to be whatever we want to be. So tell me, why would I give that up? Why would I put my boy's safety at risk?
Because sooner rather than later, every person's safety in this continent will be threatened. Now, within the court of Daggelt, there is a blue dragon influencing the nobility of the city. The war with Luskan, a plot. To weaken both Luskan and Neverwinter for the inevitable rise of the Shadow King, which me and my companions are working towards preventing. Now, you can sit out here in the trees, and you may be fine for a bit, but sooner or later, this shadow is going to cover this entire continent, and I wish to prevent unnecessary bloodshed. Now, if you could put your skills to the use of both me and my companions, then we can prevent this, and I would be perfectly happy to leave you alone in the city, in the woods, provided that you leave the farms alone. Because the people in Neverwinter are suffering as it is from the taxation caused by the Lord Protector, and these raids on the farms are not helping either.
I understand, but hear me out first. I'm a forager by trade. My father was before me. When he died in the war, I took it upon myself to take in some of the younger lads, but I couldn't provide for them in the city. I could only provide for them out here, where I know my business. But just because I'm good at hunting and foraging doesn't mean that they are, and while I've tried to teach them, it's simply far easier to steal than to learn and to fend for themselves, at least at their age. And while I am sorry for what my actions may have caused, it's practicality. This is the time for practicality over bravery. The boys come first.
And that is a completely respectable position, and I understand. They're your charges, and you do what is within your power to look after them. I would do the same in your position. And I'm not coming at you with violence or intent on violence. I'm here to simply offer you a deal which potentially leads to a safer option for you and the boys. Seeing as when I remove the Lord Protector from power with my companions, I very much want to push for the I see so much injustice within the city, and for boys to be left alone after war and not have any care provided for them by either extended family or friends is in itself one of the issues within the city. And I wish to change this. Now, if you would help me for this endeavour to make Neverwinter and its surrounding lands a better place, I would provide both money and supplies for you and your community. In fact, if you know your way around these woods so well with your boys, potentially we could have a look at maybe a guild of forestry, which you could head up. As an idea. But that, of course, I won't promise anything until Daggelt is removed.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of promises that say if Daggelt is removed. I want to go back to the here and now. I like the cut of your jib, Mr. Paladin Man, but I need three things. One, a guaranteed place for me and my boys to stay, where we will not be found by the men of Daggelt. Number two, enough food and gold and comfort to keep them provisioned. And number three, you need to help us fix this tree.
This tree.
Yes. She gestures to, there's like a main central tree within the sort of hub. She says, the tree is alive. Gaz says, it's actually how I got these super cool horns.
I see.
Yes. When we were lost out here in the woods, hunted by the beasts of the forest, we were spoken to in our dreams by the tree, who guided us towards him. In exchange for the safety of the glade, we were to guard him and fix the problem of the dreaming.
I see.
Yes, this settlement, the settlement of Ilafan, once belonged to a group of druids from the Circle of Dreams. They did rituals that connected this realm to the Fey realm, particularly to the realm of dreaming within the Feywild. And for many hundreds or thousands of years, it seems people would come here for blissful dreams. But over time, those dreams became corrupted until they all turned to nightmares. That's when the elves abandoned this place, but unfortunately the tree had to remain. Since finding it, we originally had no problems with that with our own dreams, but as time has passed, more and more of the boys have reported scary nightmares.
Of a magical origin. I see.
We believe so, probably connected to this Fey realm. And she gestures and says, I speak and read Elvish, and I've read over all these tomes many times, trying to figure it all out.
I also speak Elvish. Nice.
Gaz says, yes, I was the one who originally spoke to the Dreaming Tree, and in exchange for my service, he granted me Fey-like abilities and Fey-like features, which I must say are rather dashing.
I see. So something has corrupted the Fey realm within.
Yes. Maybe as a holy man, you may be able to seek out or detect this evil.
I can indeed try. Let me see. Where's the place where the tree is? Is there like an alcove or a thing where it's like its effects are most powerful, or is it just this entire area?
Just this area, but I can take you to the exact tree.
Yes, take me to the tree.
Mm-hmm. You literally just you leave that hut, cross one of the rope bridges, and it's just the next tree along. It's this big central tree.
Right. Can I put my hand on the tree?
Mm-hmm.
And can I use divine sense?
Yes. I will say make a charisma check, just straight charisma.
Like a saving throw or straight charisma?
Just straight charisma.
19.
Cool. Because this is not technically one of the three things, but you do definitely sense a Fey-like corruption within the tree. You also get a sense of evil coming from within.
Within the tree?
Yes. But not the tree itself.
I'll turn back to her. What was her name again?
She went by the guise of Ralph. She probably has a...
I assume your name's not actually Ralph.
Raven. You must know.
Very well. There is definitely something here. It's not the tree itself. There's something deep within it. Now, I do wonder, are there any, like, caverns beneath the tree? Or, like, a hollow, potentially?
Gaz says, well, there's a room in there. Me and the boys sleep in there. He quickly runs around, and you see that on the other side there is a door that leads inside the tree. There's a nice, like, hollowed out chamber with, like, hammocks and weapons and stuff stored within.
Right.
Inside you see, like, those same boys from before just running around, just, like, fighting with, like, wooden swords.
Okay. And is this it, you say?
This is it.
What do my senses tell me?
Again, I'll say make another charisma check.
21.
21. They specifically point to one of the boys.
I'll turn to Raven. I'll be like, that boy over there, and I'll just kind of like indicate with my head to not sort of give it away too much.
Mhm.
Who is that? Because my senses are not happy about his presence, shall we say. Stench of evil is...
Well, he can be a bit of a handful, but I would say he's evil. That's Mike, one of the lads. He, Jack, and Joffrey all came in at the same time.
Alright. Well, something's not right, Tim. Can I have a word with him?
Of course. He goes, Mike, a word. And he like swaggers over. It's like, yeah.
We're like, hello there, Mike.
What do you want?
I'm just curious about yourself. Where are you from originally?
Neverwinter, we all are.
Neverwinter, okay. And your parents? Dead?
Duh.
Oh, I see. Now, have you been suffering with nightmares, Mike?
He like shies a bit and says, yeah, but like so is everyone else.
No. Is there anything in particular in your nightmares?
Just like shrugs. No.
What was... Can you describe your latest one for me, please?
No, I don't want to.
I'm just here to help you.
I don't need help from you.
I want to make the nightmares go away. You'd like to sleep through the night, wouldn't you?
Another boy comes up. Is like, I want you to make the nightmares go away. Mike's like, just grow up, just deal with them.
Nightmares are not a thing to deal with if they are magical in nature. I want to help you. Let me help you.
It's just like, piss off, and he just like wanders out the room.
Hmm. Yes, there's something there. That's not quite right.
Yeah, I'll say make an insight check.
23.
Okay. 23. Yeah, I'll say you get the sense from this boy in particular that something's not quite right about him.
Can I use Dispel Magic on him?
Sure. Does that have a range or a radius?
120 feet.
Okay. Casting Dispel Magic on this boy, suddenly his form changes into that of a blue-skinned ogre, shrouded in a cloak. It looks at you with a mellifluous grin, yellow eyes glaring into your soul. It says, you'll regret this, paladin. And he leaps off the top, down into the trees.
I give chase.
Okay. How? Oh, yeah, actually you can sprint down the tree with
I've got my cloak, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Even having to run down compared to him just leaping down separates you guys a little bit. Here Raven is like, boys, get your bows! And everyone begins rushing to their stations.
I've got my sword drawn at this point.
Yeah. Giving chase, you are still slower than this creature, as it is just like sprinting off.
Yeah.
To this. And as it sprints off, you actually see it disappear in the same way you've seen Reed use invisibility before.
Can I throw my tomahawk in the general direction?
Yeah, make a tomahawk attack with disadvantage.
Come on, baby, don't let me down. Oof.
The tomahawk just hits into a tree.
And it comes back to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll say make a perception check.
God, not again. Okay.
17. Even on a 17, you look around and can't see anything. See Gaz runs up behind you, has like 2 elven blades drawn in his hands. Says, where did it go?
Turned invisible.
Last. Raven calls down to you from the treetops. Says, both of you, get up here.
I climb back up.
Mm-hmm. She will call you guys into like a private chamber. Say, well, you found the evil, but
yes.
Now it's probably going to kill us all. So
it was going to kill you all anyway, I think. Better that evil is out in the open and revealed, rather than hiding away like a cowardly self. This way you can put a sword through its throat. Put an end to it.
Gaz speaks up and says, those yellow eyes, they reminded me of something I came across the other day. While me and Killian were out hunting, we came across this large cat-like beast, almost like a panther, with these weird tails behind it, and it blended in with the shadows. Fought it, and nearly lost, but thankfully Killian saved me. But its eyes, they looked exactly like that thing's. I doubt it was the same creature, but there may be a connection.
Maybe there's some sort of like control, maybe it's a familiar or something like that. It's interesting that an ogre would take this sort of form.
Yeah, I would say from looking at it, this didn't look like any ogre you've ever seen before. Ogres don't typically have like bright blue skin like this one did, and ogres also tend to be a bit like bigger, hulkier, and dumber, like way dumber. You saw a distinct intelligence behind this creature.
I rub my chin and I'm like, the fact that it's blue. Oh, would you say its eyes were kind of almost draconic, Patrick?
No, not draconic. I will say you go ahead and make a history or a nature check.
God, I'm shit at both of those things.
Yeah.
13.
13. Yeah. It's definitely a form of ogre. Make an Arcana check.
God, I'm shit at that as well. Oh, okay, 19.
19. This seems to be an ogre that has been corrupted by, or not corrupted, but fused with some kind of magic. A mage ogre, if you will. And the magic is probably what turned its skin blue.
So
and
it's not a natural occurrence.
No.
I do wonder if this creature was the result of some dark experiment. Potentially. Ogres aren't naturally inclined. That sort of thing. They'd rather charge in and just eat you all.
Gaz speaks up and says, maybe it's this place. It gave me powers, gave Killian powers, probably corrupted this thing, gave it powers maybe. Fey realm is strong here. Much of its power flows through these trees.
And the Fey are notoriously fickle.
And mischievous.
Yes. I wonder. I do. I'd be curious to see if any of you have nightmares tonight.
Raven speaks up and says, I don't think we'll be getting much sleep tonight. We need to be prepared for an attack.
I agree.
Have you done much fighting, Mr. Paladin?
Just a little bit.
Well then, perhaps you can help us defend this place.
Yes. If I get a promise from you to assist me in my, or at least hear me out, and give it some serious consideration. I will help you nonetheless. My duty and my oaths. Is the right
I appreciate it. I will consider your offer.
Thank
but
you.
Now, help us.
Of course, anything I can do.
Let me give you the tour of the place. She shows you around, pointing out sort of the strategic position, strengths and weaknesses within the area, and I'll drag you over to the map of the place.
Nice.
So I just need to get a U token.
Get a Tristan. Yeah. This gender bent Robin Hood, is that what this is?
Yes.
Does that make me gender bent Maid Marian?
No, ew. So we have Gaz is the bloke here. Got Raven with the bow. Got the 4 kids. And then there's a bunch of other like kids with bows. None of them are particularly good. Even Gaz and Raven, while they are older and a little bit more experienced than the other lads, they're still not like, they're still nowhere near on the same level as you are.
Mm-hmm.
The attack could come from literally anywhere. What is your plan? Where would you have your archers positioned?
I think what I need...
they are pretty much all going to be using bows because in hand-to-hand combat they just get
Yeah,
murdered.
So I think I take the hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, I say Gaz is the only other one who could.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think the archers spread themselves out across the trees and try and stay out of as much combat as possible. And then we sort of, I think we gather around the center tree, like the ones who can fight, and like taunt it to attack us. And we put the boys around, like in the treetops, like facing towards the center tree, so that they can shoot them in the back.
I was gonna say, yeah, draw some circles where you want me to position some treetop boys, and then that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like we have like a couple over here, maybe a couple here, like in advance, like a couple here, few here,
Put a couple there.
here. And I think that should cover most of us, because this guy's gonna have like a thing about me now, and I want him to sort of be angry and come for me.
And
I want to position myself. I'll position myself like here.
Where do you want Raven and Gaz?
I think on the other side. Is the we need to defend the boys basically.
Yeah.
The boys.
The boys. One of the boys, the little blonde-haired kid, will walk up to you, say, "I can fight too, by the way."
I look down at him. How old does he look?
Like 10.
I'm afraid. What I'm going to need to ask you to do is to defend the others. That's what I want you to do.
You don't understand. He says, "All right, let me show you." He takes like a few paces away, and then all of a sudden fires a blast of green magical energy at you.
Can I dodge it?
I'll say make a dex save. 15, yeah, you can dodge it. So, see, I can fight.
Yes, well, that's what I'm going to need you as the backup, you see. That's impressive. But I need you as the backup. If they get through me, then hopefully I'll need you to finish them off. Can you do that?
Make a persuasion check. It's like, you got it. Gives you a little salute.
Yeah, I'll salute him back.
Okay. The night eventually creeps in. Darkness covers the trees, and while this like area is lit by like torches along the ramparts and stuff, most of these people, apart from yourself and Gaz, can't see in the dark.
Right. Okay. Hang on a sec. I want to cast then. No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I'm just like what I'll do is I'll be patrolling around the center thing, because I can see in the dark. So I just want to be like looking down below the tree, just like keeping an eye out for anything. That sort of thing.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Oh, shit.
We'll say you are caught slightly unawares, but not totally, as these black cat creatures that were mentioned before leap from tree to tree and begin to assault your position. I'll just show you their starting locations. There are 3 of them. You can see where they are.
Okay.
Is at this point, I'll get you to roll initiative.
Oof. Damn.
Big 20.
Yep. Never heard of a displacer beast before.
Really?
Yeah.
They're a very common D&D villain, I would say, or D&D monster.
See? Never ever heard of them. What do they class as?
Hold on.
Are they fey creatures? Is that what they are? Sorry.
I don't think so. They are classed as monstrosities. So we've got Raven, Tristan, the beasts.
Beasties.
The beasts, the boys, Gaz.
Gaz. God damn it, Gaz.
Raven's turn. She can see this place of beast across the way. She's going to cast Hunter's Mark and go for a shot. Hit.
Okay.
Plus Hunter's Boy. 9. She gets second shot, which she now gets to add Colossus Slayer to.
Oh, damn.
Smart. Okay.
Fair play. Is that against this one?
Yes, so that's 9 plus 12 plus 7. It's definitely a number.
Yeah, that is a number. I'm not a maths guy, so good luck.
It is 28. Which is not bad. There's a couple of shots land on this guy.
Yep.
She will hold up positions and just say, "Stay ready, boys!" It's now your turn.
Okay, do I see this one, or no?
You would definitely see that one. In fact, that's probably the only one you would see.
Okay. What I do then is I move, I'll move to the middle of this bridge.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then what I'll do, and this is a spell I've never used before, but I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith on this door.
As soon as you said it's a spell you've never cast before, I was like, it's going to be Guardian of Faith.
Yeah. How did you know?
Where are you casting it?
Just here, blocking that entrance basically.
Ah, okay, cool. Boom.
Oh wait,
There
cool.
is your-
That's a
There is your Guardian of Faith.
yeah. I've never used that before.
This spectral golden knight-like figure appears.
That was pretty. I'm like looking at that. I'm like, damn, pretty impressive.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It is now the beast's turns.
Yeah.
Let's see how much we've got.
Oh.
Yep, can definitely make it.
Well, that Robin Hood film really had some good music.
It's really great, honestly.
Yeah.
People hated it, but I enjoy it. Okay. Place of beasts. Say 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. 22 hits on the bottom.
Oh, damn.
11. Boy 1 goes down there.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Just 6 damage to one of the ones up here. The boy's turn. The one with the short sword. Just going to make a couple of attacks. Manages to get a little cleave off there. A little bit of damage dealt to the one near you.
Okay.
The one up top. 2 hits. Just 8 damage to him. Which groups of archers would you like to shoot where? You've got 3. You've got 3 groups that are available to shoot, but the one in
these ones shoot this one.
no, that's like inside. These
okay.
there are some. Most of the trees are inside, apart from this one, which is like an outside bit.
Can they shoot him?
Yes, they can. So you can get 4 shots on there, and then these 2 here.
Oh, and shoot him.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool thing about Guardian of Faith as well is that it sticks around forever.
Nice.
It's like 8 hours it sticks around for. That's always pretty useful.
Nice. A volley of arrows severely wounds this one on the bottom right.
Oh, nice.
It's still going, but it's been whittled down a lot. And then we'll just do 4 more shots Wolf, only one hits. The one near you.
So if they're displacer beasts, does that mean they get like a teleportation thing, or?
Oh, fuck yeah, I was about to... Oh,
Oh,
alright.
yeah.
Well, that round of combat's done, but starting from now, I'll do it properly.
I did a Michael.
Yeah, you definitely did do a Michael.
Oops. Again, I've never heard of these things, so like, yeah.
But that is the boys' turns. Gaz is going to seeing that this other one's pretty low, so she's just going to run up.
Yeah, I forgot about Gaz.
Towards this way. Okay. Top of the round, it is Raven's turn. She's going to head slightly down this way, firing through the boys.
Through the
A
boys.
couple shots. This time with the bonus thing applied. Okay, so that one misses anyway.
Oh, big.
So because of the Displacer Beasts thing, it's not a nat 20.
Right.
But the 15 will still hit.
Right. Okay. So they have like
Oops,
natural
no.
advantage against.
Yes, similar. You know Sean's cloak or Delar's cloak.
Yeah.
That's made from a Displacer Beast.
Ah.
From its hide, so it has like a shimmering reflection that basically gives you dis against it.
Is it just ranged attacks then?
All attacks.
All attacks. Oh shit.
Okay, this one is looking pretty low. It's now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run to here.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna throw my tomahawk twice at this one.
Okay. So both hits.
Nice.
So even with disadvantage, and you notice that once it gets hit once, it like loses that disadvantage, that advantage thing. Again,
Interesting. Okay.
same as Delar's cloak.
Got you.
So it's 18 plus 30 damage to it. Still looking somewhat okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn? That's like a free action.
As a free action? Why do I get a free action? This is sus.
Well, you always get a free action.
Do I?
Yeah, it's just like if you want to do anything else in particular other than throw tomahawk. Or if there's any bonus actions you want to do.
I can't bonus action dash, can I?
No.
Oh, I'm not rogue. There's not really anything else I can do in terms of bonus actions.
Okay.
Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll use a bonus action and empower myself with divine favor. So I get an extra D4 radiant damage.
Cool.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Just remember I've got that.
It's now the beast's turn. Okay. Guy's still up. Misses.
Damn.
So that was he's looking very hurt, this other kid next to you. The other one is bleeding out. Okay, kid's up top. They'll both hit. Okay, just take both hits to take this kid down. This Displacer Beast here is going to sort of run a little bit, then leap across, attacking these boys.
Ooh.
Both misses.
Both misses, damn.
Awful rolls on their part.
Yeah.
Boys' turns. We'll do the one by you first. Both miss because of the thing. Oh no, wait, actually, you've hit him this turn,
Yeah,
so
I hit him, yeah.
the second one does hit.
3 damage.
But 3 damage. He's only a kid.
Big.
So the 2 kids. All misses because this one's not.
Yeah. Oh no, hasn't that one been hit? Oh no, is it the top one or the bottom?
Oh no, sorry. This bottom one has been hit by
yeah.
by Raven, so that is going to hit. Nice big 8. This thing's looking real hurt. We'll say these 2 boys run up here, take shots, and Splicer Beast goes down. Raven gives the one that got the finishing blow a high five. It's like, nice one, little Jimmy.
It's quite funny, the idea of these little kids pulling longbows.
Yeah, well, most of them are like sort of young teenagers.
Right, yeah.
Then you've got the younger boys in the middle, and then like obviously the two older ones.
Yeah. I get you.
These are the one up top, so that's going to be a hit. 5 damage. Not the best. And then we have our groups of archers. So we have the 2 shooting at your boy.
Yep. Oh. 3 hits, nice.
2 hits? Yeah, 2 hits.
2 hits, sorry, yeah.
So 10 damage to him. These 2 here are just going to start running. Going to get to about there. Where they can now shoot, but that's the end of their turn. And Gaz is up next. He's going to go. He's going to run 30 feet down to here. He's then going to hopefully. Yeah, that's enough. He's then going to Misty Step into the room, and then slash.
Damn.
Okay, so that's 16 plus 8.
Not bad.
Second strike. Just run the 7.
Where do you get the psycho from?
Once per turn, he gets to add like phase psychic damage to his attack.
Ah, cool. Okay.
Okay, top of the round with Raven. She is also going to run up to Gaz. Just sort of spent her turn getting around there. Well, then say it's your turn.
Okay. It's my turn, mate. Right. Can I bonus action use a health potion on this kid?
It's an action to feed it.
Oh, it's an action to feed it someone else. Oh, okay. Do I have
this beast is looking fairly hurt.
How long has this kid got?
Make a medicine check.
I'm not good at those. I can't tell.
You can't tell.
Well, I'll tell you
but
what.
So this other kid's also looking very hurt. He probably won't last another round.
Right. In that case, then I'll charge the beast. And I'll attack it.
Okay, any extra things or just regular attacks?
I'll use the Divine Smite. Oh, wait, hang on, actually. Where is it? Is it Thunderous Smite? No, it's not Thunderous Smite. Oh, I don't think I've got it, actually. Oh, Branding Smite, that's it.
Ah, yeah.
I use Branding Smite on this beastie. On my sword, so yeah. I don't think I've ever used Branding Smite, you know?
Nope.
Alright, let's attack. Damn,
Okay,
yeah. That'll
will definitely hit. For 18 damage. This thing is looking... Oh, is that the Branding Smite damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough to finish it off.
Okay.
So with one clean stroke, how do you want to do this?
Just behead it.
The kid will turn to you like happy, but then immediately turn to his friend who's like bleeding out on the ground.
Yeah, can I... Because I've still got an attack, alright.
Can
I be sneaky and use that as something else, or nah?
I will say if you want to use it to feed a potion.
Yeah, could I use that to feed a potion?
Can. Yeah, or if you want to just like chuck the other kid a potion and then have an extra movement, I'll allow that as well.
Okay, I'll give the kid a healing potion.
Just be like, heal your friend.
Heal your friend. Yes, go. And then I'll move.
I'll say you got another 30 feet.
Alright, cool. I'll move that way.
Sweet.
Ooh, Transformers.
Only one beast remains.
That's sus. It's too easy.
Tentacle. I'll say this time against Gaz, because Gaz drawn their attention. That's 14 damage to him. Kid is just gonna disengage and drag his comrade with him. Out there. These two will run up to here. These guys will run around as well. And volley fire! Not the best rolls. 3 hits then. Gaz's turn. Once again applying dreadful strikes.
Oof.
Nope.
Maybe not. Oh.
Yes, another nat 20 for Gaz.
Oh.
So that's 2 plus 14. 16. Real low. He does have third attack because he is a dual-wield boy. There's enough to finish off the beast.
Okay.
As you're running back, you begin to hear cries of like, "Victory! Yeah, we did it! Woo!"
That's too easy.
And then all of a sudden, the bridge you are standing on collapses, and you begin to fall.
I use my cloak to jump onto, like, does it split in half?
So it's severed, like here and here, so it just literally drops. It's not like it swings down type of thing.
Oh, right, it just literally drops.
Yeah, so you don't really have anything to stand off of. I will say you can roll an acrobatics or athletics check to try and like reach and grab one of the trees.
Yep.
14 is not enough. You plummet to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Taking some damage. 24 points of damage.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
But you do fall prone and just like get the wind knocked out of you.
Yeah.
Pushing yourself up, like wincing from the pain, you immediately see the 2 glaring eyes of this blue-skinned ogre looking towards you, saying, he just points a finger towards you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
What is this? Because if it's like a charm or a frighten or a thing, I can't.
I think you have advantage, but you can still be charmed.
No, I can't be charmed.
Is this from the protection from good and evil?
No, Aura of Devotion.
Ah.
I mean, I also have this as well, yeah, but that's more of an advantage thing, I think.
Yeah. Okay. As it points its finger towards you, you feel it try to invade your mind with its nightmarish abilities, but you are easily able to just be like, no. And it has no effect on you. See, its smile sort of drops, turns into a snarl, and a massive glaive appears in its hand.
So he's a Fae, I assume, yeah?
No.
Oh, okay. Is he an aberration?
No, he's not one of the things on your list. I checked.
Okay, right. Yeah. You made sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Other times you probably will have to remind me, because this was a solo session. It was nice and easy.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, you are now on the ground. Can't really see too much up top.
Is this a cheeky 1v1?
This is a cheeky 1v1. We'll get new initiative rolls, if you will.
14. Oof.
That's what it is.
You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected. I mean, Roll20's got like a turn tracker thing.
It always has. I just don't know how to use it, and I can't be asked to figure it out.
Yeah,
I think I tried to figure it out before, couldn't. I was like, it's fine.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, you're up first. I'll say, with getting up, you won't have enough movement to get to him.
I'll just jump on Tomahawk then.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Oh,
we can zoom in.
Oh yeah, I can zoom in. Cameraman time.
Yeah.
Get a good shot.
Nice.
Or not up enough to get.
It was 15 feet to get up.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll say. Well, he probably would have been a bit further back in my head.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, so don't. Well, I'll move as close as I can and then just jump on Tomahawk. I can move to like there. No, I'll just throw my Tomahawk twice at him.
Will technically be with disadvantage.
Okay. Do either of those hit?
Both of those hit,
Okay.
even with disadvantage. So that is 38. Is that with your extra +4?
Oh no, I haven't rolled those two, yeah.
Yeah, so roll me a 2d4 as well.
That was 6.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Oh my god. They've not been with me today.
Right, this is one I can get you to make round by round,
Okay.
but you haven't figured out, I think, yet.
Alright.
The Oni is going to charge at you. In fact, it doesn't even need to. It's already in range with its massive glaive. It's just going to get swinging.
What, is this a Dark Souls boss? Is that what it is?
Not quite that big, but yeah, close.
Miss.
You
I roll.
Yeah, you combat roll beneath the first one, and then block the second strike with your shield.
Yeah.
It's now your turn.
I get into melee range.
Mhm.
I attack. And I use Divine Smite.
Okay, both of those will hit. So that's a lot of damage. So that's 2 Divine Smites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. It's a clean 50 damage.
Nice.
Again, if you can make a perception check for me.
Oh my god. Tristan needs glasses, man.
Yes, it is dark.
I need Deador's night vision goggles.
The Oni's turn. I'm going to ask you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. Okay, so you succeed. A blast of cold energy bursts out of its hands, and you take half of that.
Okay.
So that's 17 damage.
92.
Your turn.
Can I make the perception check on the start?
Sure.
Yeah.
18. You notice where you've been striking it with your blade that its wounds are healing as it fights.
Ah, interesting. Okay. I don't think I've got anything to stop that. Is it like a magic thing, or is it just like a natural thing?
Make an Arcana check. You don't know.
I don't know. Like, is it healing quickly or what? Or am I just like out damaging the healing rate?
I mean, you probably are out damaging it, but it is still healing.
Okay. I'm gonna actually empower my sword with my usual stuff.
Mhm.
He's not a fiend, is he?
No.
Hang on, I need to get the sword page up again. Okay, I'm gonna use. Alright, I'm gonna use Striking Tide.
Okay.
For 2 charges, so that doubles my attacks.
Okay, so 4 attacks.
So it's you make a consecutive flash slashes, and spending 2 charges doubles the amount of attacks. Each attack that hits deals an extra 1d10 slashing damage, and the damage increases. Oh no, that's if it's a fiend. Okay, so an extra d10 on each attack, basically. Okay. That hits. Oh, let me turn Divine Smite off. Sorry.
Yeah, just re-roll it, and then it will say it hits.
Yeah. I'll re-roll the damage. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then roll 1d10. Another 6. Again,
Okay.
does that hit?
That does hit.
Okay. Yep. Oh, big.
How do you want to do this?
I see, like, kind of, it's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about like double your height.
All right, I take one of its legs off,
Mhm.
and then as it like starts falling, as its like head comes closer towards me, I just kind of like backstroke across and take its head off.
Yes. Yeah. So as you empower your blade, you move unnaturally fast, slice its leg off. You actually see it begin to start casting a spell, and then you just slice its hand off, and then with the nat 20, decapitate it.
Yeah.
Creature. Again, just its like creepy smile just like fades away as the head topples to the ground. As it disappears, 2 more displacer beasts appear
Uh-oh.
not far from you. At this point, you hear a Yahoo! As Gaz leaps down on top of one of them.
What a chad.
Okay, yeah.
I still technically have another attack.
It's not within range though.
Oh yeah, true. Chop my tomahawk.
No,
it's,
sure.
the sword. It's the sword, isn't it? Rather than the tomahawk,
oh yeah, true.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't move. Can I charge it?
Sure, yeah. You can charge it.
I charge it. And I attack.
Mm-hmm. Hits. 4. 2.
For 22 plus 5. So 27. I like to think Tristan is the Optimus Prime of this group.
Yeah.
He's like the you know the scene in like Revenge of the Fallen where Optimus just like kicks the shit out of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take you all on.
Yeah. Oh, it is great.
Yeah.
Gaz is right. 12 damage first.
You must dread putting people in a 1v1 with Tristan. Like.
I mean, yeah, but like, this was just for like a bit of fun because I know you're good at 1v1.
Yeah.
So
it's been a while since I've had a good 1v1.
Yeah, I mean it's been 4 sessions since we of no combat. This is the 5th session with combat.
Yeah.
So yep, Gaz deals 22 damage to his one. All the lads at this point, including Raven, would be there and ready.
Reminds me of Harrowdown.
Yep. This guy had already been hit, so that's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bad. You hear Raven call to you, Tristan, duck!
I duck.
As you duck, a volley of arrows fires over into the displacer beast you're fighting.
To die?
Just the maths. A good amount of damage dealt to it. It's going to be close. Go. It's really low though.
Right.
We'll see if Raven can finish it off. She's going to go for a regular shot. Yeah, that'll. Raven gets the killing blow on this particular beast. And she has a second shot. She's going to go transfer Hunter's Mark.
Oh yeah.
Bow. Misses. Oh wait, no, 13 actually hits.
They've got pretty low AC, they've just got that bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
13 is their AC. Shouldn't have added the Colossus Slayer on, but that's still 13. Okay, it's now the beast's turn. It's gonna it's 2 attacks against Gaz. 20 will hit. 7 damage against him.
Oh, I love this this music. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the new mix that I'll be using with the Robin Hood, the Transformers, and other stuff if we get to it, but I won't spoil that just yet. Your turn.
I charge the beast, it's within range, so.
Mhm.
And I attack it. Two strikes.
Okay, 2 regular strikes.
Oof.
Both will hit. So that's
Oh, I forgot, you know what I need to do as well?
27.
Hang on. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So 35 points of damage.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah. This thing's looking hurt.
Oh, Gaz. Damn, that's what 3 nat 20s he's got this game?
Yeah, Gaz is the MVP, and in fact, yeah, he will get the finishing blow on this one. As you come in and distract it for a moment, cutting off one of its paws, Gaz is just going to do a flip, slice off both its tails, and then do another leap forwards, slicing all the way up its spine, and it just collapses to the ground.
I'll give him a nod. Impressive.
Yeah. Right. Likewise, my friend. And it'll go to give you a high five.
I return the high five.
He will do the brush back the hair. Say, get wrecked, old timer. And he'll just sprint up the tree.
I'll climb up the tree as well.
Yes. Combat done.
Wait, first, before I do that, is the Oni's body still there?
Yes, it is.
Can I go by its head?
Yes, you can.
And then can I just, like, stab through it? Just to double check.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't trust Fey trickery.
You do stab through it. It feels pretty solid.
Yeah.
Pretty dead.
Okay, I withdraw my blade and just kind of, like, flick off the sword. You know, like, Japanese samurai style.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whoosh, and then sheath my blade and walk up the tree.
Nice. Raven and the boys all like give you, big cheers, round of applause, claps. Yeah, Gaz is like flamboyantly bowing, like thank you. How do you respond to the praise?
I just give a smile and a nod. You know, it's just his job, really.
Yeah.
I think that might solve your nightmare problem.
Yes, it seems your coming brought it out of hiding.
Well, you know, evil tends to withdraw from the light, no matter how hard they try.
I suppose I've got my side of the bargain to uphold now. Well, how are you going to get us into the city?
Not all of you. I think just to select through your best ones. We get them.
Gaz says, unfortunately, that will not be me.
Yes, you may stand out a little bit.
Well, it's not that. I'm sort of bound to this place now. When I made the deal for us to be granted safe haven here, I promised to protect it forever.
At least you have it's an honourable oath.
Yes, it has served us well for our short time here. I don't regret it.
No.
Plus, there's great trees here, great ropes to swing off, plenty to do, and if any of you boys want to come back, you're always welcome. They all go and give him some hugs. Raven's like, all right, let's get to sleep. In the morning, we'll follow this Paladin man.
Long live the king. All right, I'll be like, you got a spare space for me?
Gaz says, yes, you can sleep in the hammock that the traitorous Oni boy was sleeping in.
Alright, that'll do. Slept in worse places.
Hey, hammocks are comfy.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Also, about that coin purse. Don't think you'll be needing it here.
I suppose. And he pulls it out to give it to you, then chucks it to one of the kids instead. Says, I'm sure he'll need it far more than you.
How do you think I'm going to be paying them?
Well, that is payment to him.
Alright, consider it a down payment. Spread it between the others.
Yeah, the kids are all like, oh, yeah! He starts giving out some of the gold.
It's like 100 gold, so, you know, like that's...
Yeah. A good amount of gold.
Yeah.
But not too much. Good job you put most of it in the bank.
yeah, Tristan's a smart investor.
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to take all of my money off my character now.
Well, as you're about to do that, Raven will come up to you and flick you a single gold piece.
Payment for services rendered, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully that seems like a fair amount for slaying an Oni.
I'd say so.
Well, get some rest. We'll head off to our own chambers.
Yep. Alright. Awesome. Does Would Reed be messaging me at this point? Or we wait for
So-
the next session for that?
A day has gone past. Again, it doesn't really matter, so we will carry on until you get back to Neverwinter.
Okay.
So yeah, the next day dawns. The kids gather all their things. Gaz says his farewells to all of them, and yeah, Raven will turn to you and say, "So then, what's the plan from here?"
We get into the city, and in the city there's a safe haven for people like myself. And what we'll do is we'll get the kids set up in the tavern, get them some lodging, I'll pay for it. You know, and then we'll get you guys working on information gathering.
Okay. Well, I feel we would only slow you down, whatever it is you're doing in the city. But like for us to walk there, it would take 3 or 4 days.
Right.
Maybe we could meet you on the outskirts in 4 days' time.
Yes, meet me in the outskirts in 4 days' time. Things may have changed in the city at that point, but we'll see what happens. 4 days' time on the outskirts.
Good.
I'll make it.
You part with her, just like beyond the So you'd go through the cave with them all again, and then just outside the cave, you would saddle up onto your direwolf boy.
Am I going to call?
Right-
I'm going to
right
call.
off.
I'm going to call them the Merry Boys.
They do actually have a name
Oh, what's their name?
that you would know. It's literally, where's that? The Boys of the Wood.
Okay.
The Boys of the Wood, led by a girl who pretends to be a boy. And yeah, you ride back off to Neverwinter. It does take you a day and a half's ride.
Yep.
So essentially, you will have missed 2.5 days of campaign time.
Hey, a promise is a promise.
Mhm.
Tristan's a man of his word.
And that is where we'll end the session and pick up next time.